I will come back to you later. Where's the other one? There was another one, right? Yeah, it was over here. The zombies. Yeah, they're gone.
And there's a fire in the distance.
Yeah, I'll probably be able to get that one. Here we go. Here's some more sugarcane. Growing up. It is not enough by a long shot. So there's this way of doing it. There's also the temple way of doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead at the temple fast. Let's see if there's a mending book. I kind of doubt it. There's a jungle temple. 600 at 600 and 1,000.
Hey, a donkey.
600. Yikes. And 1,000. This I had to go to 1,000 this way, and 600 the other way. So let's do that real fast. I'm running out of food actually. I got 30 levels again, so I'm gonna probably enchant something. Let me get back. I would really like fortune. If I can get fortune on a pickaxe, I would be ecstatic, because then I can get diamonds for days. Yeah, this is a tiger. Forest hills. Okay, this should. Yeah, this looks like it's correct on my map, so the map's still good. I have. Are we streaming yet, Alex? Or when do you want to stream? I should probably get streaming. The tree in that way. Oh my gosh.
Happy Easter from all of us at Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast. I'm pretty sure many of us have spent it in our own unique ways. Some of us have watched Chronicles of Narnia: The Language of the Wardrobe. Others may have gone to church, which is actually pretty mandatory at this point. But also, there's a large number that would have gone with the not so religious methods of doing things related.
Actually going to work.
Nice.
Such was in my case.
I was gonna say colorful eggs, bunnies, and the like.
I suppose so.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah, funny story. It's like I was gonna go to the church, but I would have been a thing. But then, well, we didn't do it last night. But then this morning I had work, and it's like,
you can't win.
So, yeah.
Well, I pretty much did the church method. Plus, I also had I was also volunteering there for a children's event.
Ooh.
Look away, young chillins. We're so young.
But something I should know before I should mention the subject for today. It's a bit weird. You think they could have held it out? Could have held the last 3 episodes off for at least a bit, so that at least one of them would have been around this time, since they have a close enough. Since they're pretty close enough to what this time is about, death and resurrection and all that.
Oh, like what? Pulled off the season coming back or something?
Because the tree was because tree was destroyed, then it got back. Because tree was destroyed, then it got resurrected, somewhat.
Or Sombra was basically dead and then got brought back.
The season.
Yeah, they got this whole theme of things coming back from the dead past couple episodes. It's like, you almost had it. It's like,
You missed. Miss me. Ah!
Either way, we still have a 200th episode. Sparkle 7 or Twilight 7. Titles are a bit confusing.
Yeah, when I originally recorded it, I had it listed as Twilight 7 because that's what Comcast told me it was called.
What is it
They
called?
made Sparkles 7.
Really?
Yes.
That's not what I heard. Yeah, I thought it was Twilight. So.
So. Well, don't forget. Some episode titles change. Like, wasn't the season 5 episode originally Cutie Markless or something like that?
Jeez, I'm chugging.
I think I remember that. I can also remember.
Yeah.
I can also remember a teaser where the one of the episodes was the student becomes the teacher. The return of Sunset Shimmer.
Oh, there it is.
But that was. But apparently that was an April Fool's joke. Don't we love those? Don't we love those? But yeah, milestones have been milestones have been pretty good actually. For 50 we had for victory 50 we had the Friendship Express, which was a loving tribute to so many things. For 100, which we covered earlier this year, was background.
Probably the most referencey, obviously, episode ever done.
The big background character spotlight, and that was gold.
Yeah, and then if I remember correctly, the 5-year anniversary was Crusaders of the Lost Mark.
That was also gold. There was also,
yes.
Also, then there was one. Then back at
Speaking of Crusaders of the Lost Mark, I'm watching right now.
Oh wait, you want to say something?
I was just saying I was walking into a temple right as you said Crusaders of the Lost Mark.
Oh. Because the
forgot where this opened.
Because the episode title is a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course.
Yes.
Anyway, there was also
the combo.
Anyway, there was also the 150th episode, which was Parental Guidance, and that was really good.
Which one is that again?
150 parental guidance or guidance.
I'm trying to remember which episode, when that was.
That was season 7, and it had Rainbow's parents.
Oh God!
Got a saddle, boys. I'm taking all this stuff.
Who, by the way, came a year later to Evergreen Northwest.
Oh, these are sticky. Sticky. Are we gonna trip the traps, guys? Just for old times. We just kind of have to. I'm gonna try to dodge it though. Whoa.
Oh right, durability.
I kind of want.
But yeah, the milestone episode trend has been pretty good, and this episode doesn't exactly break it.
Yeah. Of course, how it actually came about. Oh, there's a bit of a story in itself.
Oh yes.
Yeah, basically what happened was they asked the voice actors themselves what they wish their characters could do that they haven't had a chance to yet.
Great premise.
And as a result, The story is by everyone.
Everyone.
Movies that I know of but haven't seen, but no, just because of the memes.
But yeah,
Okay.
basically there was more staff. Yeah, basically there was more staff involved in this one.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, there's a.
It's interesting. Interesting. I kind of remember this one. I kind of remember this one. Sounds good episode where apparently there was an episode of. Was it? Wait a minute.
Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go north.
Yeah, it was.
By the way, how loud is my
yeah,
game?
it was. Yeah, it was. Episode of Tangents. Yeah, it was. Episode of Tangents. Apparently written by kids.
Huh.
What was it? Which one was it about? I forgot.
There was a nostalgia critic video that was basically like, was Tiny Toons written by kids? It was basically talking about this one episode where apparently there were writers below the typical age demographic, or at least what you're thinking, at least.
Ouch! Ouch! Sorry for the chugging.
And also, as you may have noticed, there's a bit of a difference in the content being streamed this time. We're back to games again. This time, everyone's favorite tool sets survival type thing.
It's freaking the best game literally ever made. So far. I'm holding out for Hytale. Hytale might be Minecraft 2. If Hytale's Minecraft 2, then in for a treat.
Yes, Minecraft. The game, which, if not for the fans, it probably would have been forgotten already. Well, modders anyway. Like, let's face it, majority of the people probably use mods.
But it also works because Notch is a brony.
Is he?
Huh.
Oh,
There was an entire Jeopardy. There was an equestrian Jeopardy clue written about that.
Yeah, but
is he currently one, or was he just a hipster, or is he still like it?
Ooh, someone's seeing the documentary.
we don't talk about Notch anymore.
He doesn't exist anymore, sadly.
Yeah. It's like, as I think a more recent Minecraft update thing says, well, you know how it has the little taglines when you start up the game?
Yeah.
It came from space.
It came from space. They're coming out of the water.
Yeah, I got timed out.
You got timed out, so you got a chance to look at it. I'll take it. I'm desperate. I really need a stack of cobble. Actually, I won't take the flint. Make a chest. Yeah. Oh, I just threw the. Okay. And let's cook food.
Also, this is gonna be the first. Also, this makes a bit of a test run because this is gonna work as a bit of a test run considering that's episodes coming up. I don't want to miss them, and unfortunately, I'll be away for at least 3 of the 4 weekends that are coming. 3 of the 4 weekends that are coming up. Well, away from the desktop. So I was basically like, you know what? That's it. Throwing in the towel, getting a MacBook.
You bought a MacBook? Like a new one?
Didn't I tell you that before we watched the episode?
Well, yeah, I thought you just had one though. A new one. I didn't know you actually went out and bought it one.
I was telling the audience because because at this point they probably noticed there's a difference in different voices coming out a bit differently.
It might run a little bit better. Like, it might pick up our audio a bit better. Hard to say.
But yeah, the last week at best has been partially getting things set up on this.
We got buried treasure. Okay, that's really good. We got a buried treasure map, meaning I forgot to inform the viewers what my quests are. My quests for today, one is to make a fishing farm, a AFK fishing farm, that is, so that I may become overpowered overnight. And another one is to get a mending book, because I really like mending. Mending is super handy.
Mending is good.
Mending is very good. And well, if the second one doesn't happen with the mending book, if the fishing farm basically ensures that I get one eventually, sooner or later. And another buried treasure map. That's really good. That is really good.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to set up my base. Unfortunately, it's nighttime right now, and yeah, there's no way I'm digging. And that's a creeper. And back in the water.
I'm just gonna have to leave both things here and move on. I'm gonna have to hit home first.
Meanwhile, I'm basically just watching their shenanigans. One day, people, though, don't worry. One day.
And I was about to comment. Technically, our this podcast is called Yoda Soda Creations because I always create something. I am still creating something. I mean, I will be creating a fish farm. But yes, it is not the usual creation.
The idea behind the title was basically, well, I first saw you were doing woodworking, and then I noticed your other artistic works, and also your 3D printer. So I was like, you know what, I need to change the thing a bit.
I will be. I do still do like woodworking and stuff. I've just had woodworking. I'm actually doing woodworking and stuff like that off screen, but it's not MLP related. I am doing a lot of like. First of all, I'm making a car. I'm literally making a pickup out of a car. That is taking a lot of time and money, which is fun. I think that's a sunken ship. Which is fun, and is keeping me up on my woodworking skills. But that's a lot of my free time on some of the weekends. Is that a sunken ship? I can't tell. They've added sunken ships. You didn't notice. We're not playing the pre-release. Oh, there is a sunken ship. I guessed it. That's awesome. Okay. There is a pre-release that we could be playing on, but I think it's a bit unstable. Another buried treasure chest. I need to free up space. I don't really need a repeater. Sorry, repeater. Oh, we are getting some chugging. Okay, there we go. I literally have nearly drowned because of that. Coal. Useless. I need to head back home so that I can get these.
Ooh, coal.
Get some coal. There's dolphins and stuff. So we're playing on the Ocean Aquatic update, I think it's called. So we got all the ocean stuff. There's a new one that just the pre-release, that has come out, but it's this world wasn't created in that pre-release, and the whole thing is about villages. I'm guessing if we just don't explore all of the villages, that some of them will just kind of more, they'll change into that. Another chat. There's just loot everywhere. Oh my gosh.
I hear spiders. Are those your spiders or my spiders?
So your spiders. I am underwater.
Okay, let's be close to ground level then.
I'm stuck.
Underwater and attacking a zombie, apparently.
It's a drowned, I'll have you know. What do we not need? I'm literally right. I don't really need. I don't really need string. Just slowly choosing what's less valuable. I think so. A lot of times, if you get this many buried treasure maps, they actually kind of link up, and so it's kind of useless. But you never know. So a lot of times you'll get like 3 buried treasure maps, and they're all the same treasure map. Like they'll all send you to the same place. But let's do that as part of one of the things we'll do in the stream. We'll do a buried treasure. If we're really lucky, then we'll get a orb. I forgot what they're called, Luck of the Sea orb or whatever they're called. Heart of the Sea. They're called Heart of the Sea. If we get a Heart of the Sea, that'd be great. It's not super useful for us, but what are you saying?
Yeah, I found a massive coal vein.
Nice. And I think I'm home soon here. That ship right there in the coral reef is pretty close to our house. We got lucky. A coral reef are really rare. Like coral reefs are really rare. We are surrounded by them. I love coral reef because it looks really pretty.
Okay, the total haul was 52 coal.
Nice. You could live in a ship. Do you want to live in a pirate boat that sank?
Soon, maybe.
Maybe. Swimming in Minecraft has gotten way better and cooler. Swimming, like the ocean was definitely needing an update. Like, it was by far the lamest part of Minecraft for a while. Literally nothing to do. It was just like a big patch of water.
I remember when the Nether was the most boring part of Minecraft.
Nether's still not great. It's okay, I'd say. I think there needs to be a bit more story. You know what I mean? The ocean has quite a lot of story now. There's like shipwrecks that lead you to buried treasure, which is really cool. But like, yeah, the desert. I see you.
Hello.
He's just running around underground.
Darn, my steps are off by 1.
So if you just dig up like 5 blocks, they'll be above ground. I'm getting a Minecraft ocean song. I'm not even in the ocean anymore. They added like 5 new songs, which is awesome.
Oh, hey, dirt. And my pickaxe is almost dead.
What? Could we... What was he?
As you're probably hearing, our lovely Zarkasm is also joining in the game this time, as opposed to last time we did a bit of this, which was only Nate.
Yeah, we did some speed running of Plants vs. Zombies. You could speed run. You can technically kind of speed run it. It's kind of hard, but you can technically. It's like basically you just work really fast, and you basically bomb the last couple zombies to make it go a bit faster. But
Okay, good news and bad news. Good news, I had enough wood to make some more, what are they called? Trapdoors. The downside is, I forgot that I needed that wood to make a pickaxe. Plus side, I still have my old wooden pickaxe.
let's upgrade. Okay, let's first. Should I do that, chat? Should I do this? I kind of want to do that. What's on the pants? I'm breaking. If I get respiration, no. Okay, I'm gonna risk it and hopefully get fortune on that pick. If I get fortune on this pick, I will be elated. Oh, rip.
I timed out again.
Just hop back in as soon as you can. No! Shoot! Okay, that's like the worst you could get. Just the thing it says. Okay, I don't know why I ran up here to use it. I'm gonna see what else. What pickaxe is next. I just want a fortune 3. That's all I want. That's all I want, mommy. Efficient. Okay, I'm gonna throw something.
And because Colin is probably playing, he's going to have a bit of a tricky time relaying the episode for us.
I'll manage.
Look at this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that trade-off. So it can either cost 2 XP or it can cost 12. Hard choice.
Okay, get rid of this chapter.
What should we name our fishing rod, Alex?
Gould?
Ghoul? Like that?
Gould, I think is how the name is pronounced.
Gould. Like that? G-O-U... Oh, no. G-O-U-L-D. What the frick? Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, I have my main basement entrance now.
That's good, that's good. Where do you live? Can I come see your vest?
Sure. Still work in progress.
Okay. A little home crash.
Yeah, it's currently not 2 doors. 2 rooms, and the second room, I needed more dirt. I'm planting crops there.
Hang on, let me do something real fast. This is my storage system room. And let's put this will be my redstone chest.
Yeah, the method of my house is I'm building in backward. Well, not backwards. In reverse a bit, I built the basement first, and then I worked my way up to where I'll build the house.
So where you be?
Let's go. It's over the hill a little bit.
Okay, let me actually put away my pickaxe.
Basically where you saw me before.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, let me run over there.
You're not safe from that. Even as opponents, you're not safe from hostiles.
Yeah, it's a bit hectic. Are you streaming as well, Sarcasm? No, it's just me. I think this place burned down. Over here, what happened? Is that lightning? Okay, so... Oh, there you are. I see you.
You need to put like a sign down, like future side of my place.
My place. Don't even put your name. Well, you're copying my trapdoor technique.
Oh, didn't know your trapdoor technique. Can you close up if you can? Don't want zombies wandering in.
I haven't washed my feet.
I'll probably expand this area a bit.
Roomy.
You never know, and you might need more storage. So I have the first room I built, and the
lighting good.
future crop room.
Crop room.
And over here we have the emergency exit.
Whoa.
That needs to be fixed.
Creeper proof, I see as well.
Yep. Okay.
I can't hit it. Okay, there you go.
And that's pretty much
You
what
can
I
have
have
the
so far.
spoils. You can have the spoils of the kill.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect. I am going to head off and use one of these buried treasure maps.
All right.
Okay, my friend. Where is my friend? Where'd my friend go? Is she in her house?
Actually, with the amount of topside room I have, I might be able to make an underground tree farm.
That would be pretty cool. She's got like 15 beds for some reason.
Gonna require a lot of digging, though.
Okay,
And more wood.
let's look at the map, chat. Here we go. Wow, that is okay. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Let's. So we know it's in the corner somewhere. So I'm in the corner, meaning I kind of need to head this way, probably. Get to it. I can't really tell. I think like top of the map is north, right? And we'll head south basically. And if I head south long enough, I'll intersect with it. Is my idea. By the way, do you like my shield? Let's get a little Snapchat of that. Yeah. Represent
Very Merca.
America. You got to make a design on yours too. Just kind of exploring. So, how about we run through the episode real fast?
Yeah. For the moment, I'm just gonna disconnect.
Oh, okay. There you go. I've informed.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this like a. Oh, is the dot getting bigger? Can you tell if the dot gets bigger?
If the what now?
The dot on my map is getting bigger, guys. Whoa! I wasn't looking. I was looking at the map, and I didn't really want.
I don't know.
It seemed. I think it is. I think it's getting bigger, guys.
Because you really like I just make a huge beacon. Well, not like beacon, but like a
Spike.
huge landmark.
Maybe not like a spike, but you could do like a light or something.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
What was that?
Frickin' phantoms! We're run!
That is not, that did not sound good.
They're so scary. They're by far the scariest sounding creature in Minecraft. They look scary too. They freaking follow you. They're like,
Got it, Deathbird.
they're basically like a bed. I'll log real fast. Here, I'll log real fast so that she can sleep.
Anyway, so the episode.
Yes.
Yes, let's try to get our mind onto some brighter, happier times.
Happier times. Not talk about those.
So yes, so the episode begins with Twilight going over some paperwork with Starlight Glimmer at the school when Spike comes in with a what do I call it, a letter, notice, a challenge letter?
Summons.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're here.
For a very I'm sure it's made of the best material, a crown, the wearer of which is sibling supreme.
Looks like it's out of tin foil, to be honest.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently way back when they had friendly, Shining Armor and Twilight used to have friendly competitions. Because as you know, they never had a single fight.
Never.
They said so in the song itself back in season 2. This was and it's all merely friendly competition. No fighting.
No fighting.
So yeah, so Twilight's being summoned to the castle in Canterlot again. Like, we don't see much of Twilight's castle much these days, do we?
We get that one throne room and the principal's office.
Yeah, it's like so. Yeah.
Overall, I'm talking overall. The episode actually doesn't use any really new assets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It maybe uses a couple, like with the creatures. Okay, we're right on the X marks the spot. Now we just gotta dig the entire place out.
But yeah, it goes into several flashbacks. It's like winning challenges for pottery, sharing, flying kites, schoolwork. What happened?
Look
Massive.
at that!
Ooh.
Look at that haul. 2 diamonds, TNT for days, and a heart, Steve. Heart of the sea. Frickin' heck, I couldn't breathe.
Nice.
Well, this map's useless now. Let's use the next one. It's the same one. Great.
It is trash.
This one's different. This one's different. Okay. And we're close.
But yeah, so they challenge each other and get gold stars for winning. And at the end of the week, the one who had the most stars was crowned Sibling Supreme.
For the week.
Yeah. Which Starlight explains so much about her love for charts and many other things.
Yikes! Did you see that boost from the dolphin?
Nope.
You swim so fast when a dolphin boosts you. I went like Mach 8 in the water.
Yeah, for people, but I haven't actually played vanilla Minecraft in a long time, so I'm kind of when I'm playing, I'm kind of half relearning the game. It's like, okay, all right, the scroll wheel doesn't move the items around, and there is no way to check to see which items are properly lit or not.
Nope. No cheating. Oh, we got another fishing rod. If it's got mending on it, I will throw it. No, it's not.
The Doctor Who.
It is trash.
The Doctor Who Team Fortress case. Or some Dr. Wolf Team Fortress case. Blech. Die.
So yeah, so they head to the castle where the princesses in Shining armor are already waiting, with Shining already having the crown on him. Because he's the one who won last time, and well, it's been a while.
He wanted to rub it in her face.
By the way, I couldn't help but notice a bit of deja vu for the premiere with the certain establishing shots.
Ah, yes.
Also this joke. Only one of which exists, like most priceless crowns.
Just because something is, oh baby,
But yeah, and Twilight's totally not holding the crown show.
Yeah, she's totally not jealous.
Yeah, for not being able to try to reclaim the crown. But this challenge is different. See, after the return of Somber, they decided to up security. So the princesses got Shining Armor, former captain of the guard, to up the security a bit. And it'll be up to Twilight to challenge that security. And the winner of the challenge will be crowned Sibling Supreme forever. We get an excellent Twilight face.
Twilight faces have really improved recently. Have you noticed?
Yeah. Of course, not every pony's happy with this, as Luna's a bit annoyed.
Two notes about the face, by the way. Bit of a callback to the holiday special. Wait, pudding.
Pudding.
and also apparently she managed to outdo Pinkie Pie's forever.
Yep. But yeah, it's I can. There's actually a decent amount of foreshadowing in this episode.
Yeah, they do a good job of this episode. So we now know how it how it came about. The episode in general is really well structured. I think.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
I hope they keep this up. How these are written. This one was a really good episode. Pocket! Oh my gosh! Do you see how fast that was swimming?
Wow.
Yeah, dolphins give you a speed boost, and it is insane. Anyway.
But yeah, hold on. Connection's a bit. There we go. Connection was a bit off. So yeah, so Shining Armor decides to go to just straight up tell Twilight the security measures that were put in place. So first off, they got Star Swirl to up the magic resistance of the castle by using shards of Chrysalis's throne. Nice bit of continuity there. Also, good use of proper anti-magic tech. Good on them.
Though it's probably noted that was not only a photo monument, but someone apparently thought it was those logs from the Mean Six.
Oh.
Debunked.
Yeah. And to keep fires away, they put up a bunch of fans.
It's probably the most it's probably the ugliest and loudest edition.
On an unrelated note, attendance for the golf courses has dropped a bit. And as for the underground entrances, well, those have all been bricked off.
Which seems like the weakest of the F grades, because it's like, okay, it's bricks. Just use a pickaxe on it.
And to even get into the throne room, you need a special guard badge. And in the throne room itself, there's a trapdoor that's triggered on the... What?
Oh my gosh, was that a shark?
Unfortunately, no.
No, that was squid.
Unfortunately, no sharks.
Yeah, you're safe.
With freaking laser beams on them.
If you see a shark shape, it's probably a dolphin.
Weird. Something like it had a bunch of teeth on it.
Oh, you're talking about Minecraft. I thought you were talking about stuff in the pit.
I should have specified.
No,
Whoops.
it was a squid. Squids have these like spiky looking bellies. Here, I'll show you. There they are.
Yeah, I heard it's like pits and sharks. I couldn't help but think Austin Powers.
That one was literally going to drown itself.
But yeah, and besides the trapdoors, they're using the power of nature. They got a bunch of alarm geese.
Imagine the poop.
Yeah.
They're up in the rafters.
Yeah, I hate to be the janitor.
This is the worst upgrade
Also,
ever.
also imagine it get annoying pretty quick.
I mean, yeah, they sit and make that noise normally.
Good on them, though. Good on them, though, to finally getting the security up.
Yeah.
They tried.
Yeah.
I mean, it does work, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I mean, after that embarrassment they called security from 2 episodes ago, I figured they needed to do something.
I mean, it's the 9th season. You'd think that by now, after several break-ins and raids, most of them have been like the forest attacked ones. So it was like just leaves or something.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know how you defend against that. 3 Heart of the Seas.
Yeah, nice.
They're pretty rare. One of the rarer objects.
So yeah, so with the knowledge of the defenses, she formulates a plan and get others to her team, of which is the main 6+ Spike.
Yeah, 7.
Mm.
Hence the name. Roll credits.
So the plan is, Pinkie Pie will make a distraction by throwing a party for the guards. Applejack will dig her way into the castle. Rainbow Dash will fly past the fans. Rarity will sew up some guard costumes, and Fluttershy will calm the geese. Unfortunately, that's when Spike gets a letter from Shining Armor basically detailing the exact plan. Yeah. He knows her too well.
At this point, I'm like, it's the Sparkle family. Don't question it.
Yeah.
We got a visitor. I heard a visitor.
Oh gosh.
So with that, so with the plan discovered, Rarity has a declaration. Like, if it's a plan that Twilight makes, she can't win. Therefore, to win, it has to be a plan no one would expect. A plan
Nobody
that Twilight
expects
doesn't
a
make.
Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
And now for something completely different.
And now for something completely different. Oh.
Of which is Rarity's plan. Which is, everyone makes a plan. Except Twilight. Twilight does nothing.
Steve.
Because he expects her to do something, so doing nothing would not be something he would expect.
No.
So, Rarity's part of the plan is to go to a local seedy tavern and shake the barman down for information. With Rainbow Dash's help, of course.
I should have mentioned the callbacks are strong with this one. When I mentioned earlier callbacks, this is another one.
Yeah, it's the whole Shadow Spade film noir thing.
Rarity investigates.
Yep. Pinkie's plan is to be the lookout from space, apparently.
She's surveillance.
You know, I was reminded of part 1 of the Magical Movie Night trilogy. Remember Pinkie Pie's idea for the music video?
Don't actually.
Wow.
Just me, huh?
Apparently.
Yeah, it was all in space and everything.
I don't think I'd seen that in a while, actually.
Yeah, it was the first thing I thought out of when I saw it.
I actually better bring that flint and steel, I just realized.
Applejack's plan is to basically do what Pinkie Pie's plan is, in that she'll distract the guards by putting on a performance by Apple Cord, her alter ego that went into early retirement.
Or at least or at least unannounced, because zombie pig.
Yeah, Applejack goes into the whole backstory where she used to play music for her family, and then she got popular, and then she used to play for a bunch of ponies, but she really just wanted to play for her family, so she left.
Ooh, this is
Of course, Rainbow has to ask the important question: did that actually happen, or did she just make that up?
That was very specific.
Of course, the way Applejack's eyes shift around.
Uh,
I I was going to mention that. I was going to mention that. I was going to mention the retirement. Sorry, was not quite announced. I was going to mention about the retirement not being announced, unlike Kiss, which is on their farewell tour apparently.
Huh. Interesting.
don't mind if I do.
But yeah, that was an interesting sound after going through the portal.
Right, let's see now. Fluttershy's plan is to sneak around with Spike.
In her callback suit.
Yep, her outfit from Magic Duel.
Kind of comes a bit later, since most of them are since the fantasy is kind of actually comes a bit later, considering that the fantasy is basic. The fantasy actually looks more like it's about time.
Yeah.
Bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here.
I'm on fire!
Okay.
So
okay,
yes,
okay.
with the plans all set.
Oh. That was really close.
Oh, you're in another fortress.
Oh, wow.
Let's
Hey, Blaze Spawner. Neat.
Okay. Okay. I do want some of these because what?
Yeah, try not to get telefragged.
I got freaking telefragged. There's just bad news everywhere. And by the way, the shields don't actually block Blaze. They're coming everywhere.
So what you're saying is, much like the goggles, the shield does nothing.
The shield does nothing. Oh, dodge. There's so many. Okay, I'm running. That's enough. That's enough. Okay.
Ooh, they need to make an offensive spiked shield.
You know what? I'm actually. I want to. If I can allure them away.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's no water gadgets.
Wait, what now?
I'm surprised there's no water gadgets that's being used against them.
I can't use water.
Yeah, water is prohibited in the Nether.
Yeah.
Ouch. I guess it's ouch. I guess it's ouch. I guess it's like going against Demix. You kill a water guy with fire. Logic?
You can't kill him with fire, even.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, the fire is so hot it evaporates the water.
I got telefragged.
Oh, darn
Okay, we gotta go back. Burnt was burnt to a crisp. Oh shoot! Some of my stuff might have burned up. I just realized.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
this is vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah, bad news.
I'm so used to there being like gravestones.
No, we playing hardcore here. Okay. None of that.
Then again,
cheap.
it could be worse. Like in this one server I played on, they would basically clear stuff on the ground every now and then.
What is a blaze? What are blazes doing here?
Shouldn't you check your inventory as you said it?
Okay, we're just running by.
But,
Don't mind me.
The server would basically clear items on the ground every now and then, and every single time I died, just so happened to be right before stuff got wiped.
Okay, bye.
So
bye.
it's basically every single time I die, I have to start from scratch.
Yep, some of my stuff burned up. That's great. Actually, some of it might have been thrown. Some of it might have been thrown to the back. I just realized. So let's go check.
So anyway, back to the episode.
Yeah.
So they set the plan in motion, with Applejack setting up a stage by the entrance. Shining Armor immediately recognizes her, but she denies that she's Applejack, and starts playing some music. Meanwhile, Pinkie Pie, Spike, and Fluttershy go up in the hot air balloon. Pinkie Pie for surveillance, Rainbow and Fluttershy to try to sneak into the castle. Twilight is looking at the flowers, and totally not planning anything else.
Nope, nothing at all. I think I actually got everything back. My chest plate broke, I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunately, things start to go wrong as the balloon has sprung a leak. Thankfully, Fluttershy and Spike were able to get out in aim, but yeah, Pinkie's down. But it also interrupts the performance, but it distracts them long enough that Applejack's able to steal one of the guard badges.
It's just kind of pretty brilliant. It was pretty funny.
Meanwhile, with Rainbow Dash and Rarity, they head over to the Seedy Tavern, which happens to be closed this time of day. Thankfully, they are able to shake down a nearby pony for information, who points out the entrance to the underground is right next door. Like, right over there.
And guess who just happens to be guarding it?
Zephyr Breeze. Fluttershy's brother. Him.
Him.
It's like...
Could have been anyone.
Could have been an attempt to train mammoths, since the military often toughens up a figure, but nope.
But we'll get to that later. But Rarity decides that this is the perfect opportunity because, well, Zephyr's into Rainbow Dash, and Rainbow Dash so happens to be here, so she can serve as a distraction while Rarity unblocks the passageway.
Really? No Mortimers or anything like that? Or at least, I think that's what they call the paste for brick?
Wait, what now?
Really? Didn't bother to paste the brick down?
Breakdown? Oh, put the whole back.
I think he's talking about the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, magic the breakdown. Literally.
Well, it could be that it hasn't finished drying yet.
Lava here is extra dangerous. Because it goes faster.
So yeah, I guess Rarity had a spare dress with her, because, well, Rainbow Dash may not always dress in style, but for this occasion...
Have they been watching the Aggro channel?
What?
Have they been watching the Aggro channel? Because I can still remember that animation
Yeah.
where they swapped bodies.
It was pretty familiar. That dress she wore is pretty close.
I don't know.
There's a new animation that was really good.
So yeah, so Rainbow distracts Zephyr while Rarity slowly pulls the bricks out. And well, Zephyr is easily distracted. I mean, really easily distracted. Mainly by talking about himself.
I mean, how could you not?
As he is.
Meanwhile, with Fluttershy and Spike, they cut a hole into the glass in the throne room.
Classic.
I wonder who's paying for damages.
Yeah, like given any parameters, like you can't. They were literally given anything. I mean, you could just blow a hole in the side if she was really.
The taxpayers, that's who.
Oh yeah, that's true. So,
but yeah.
And wouldn't the anti-magic field have detected some sort of blast?
True, or prevented it.
You use dynamite. There are fireworks in this world. Presuming they have gunpowder.
Or it's actually, given the use of magic earlier and later, it may be that it's more of a I don't know, anti-teleport thing.
Yeah, that would kind of. Oh yeah! Luna uses magic.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to. We won't talk about that.
Oh yeah, I have something to say about that later.
But yeah, so they get in, but immediately attract the attention of the alarm geese, who go off, which startles Fluttershy and Spike enough that they step onto the trapdoor and fall in the pit. Then, of course, comes in and declares it another false alarm by the alarm geese.
You really gotta see what's going on now.
I got nothing from that. Are you kidding me? My gosh, I am peeved.
Magma slimes.
Magma slimes are literally the worst. Sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, that's bad.
I didn't know how much that was hurting me. I wasn't looking.
Well, great, he killed you.
No! Thanks.
Oh, great. How much of the inventory have you lost this time?
Me. That literally killed me.
I wonder how much of the inventory you lost this time.
I was in
all of it.
Yeah, all of it. Well, first of all, I wasn't in Blaze territory. That's really good. Blazes shoot fire, and fire destroys items. I am not. So that means I have a chance here of just all the stuff being there. And usually, when you run away far, items will. People will the mobs will despawn. So that's good. And if you. Sorry.
Oh, go on.
Chat, do you remember which way I go? This way? No, this is a Blaze Rod way. I'm not sure.
So yeah, meanwhile, Twilight with Pinkie Pie and Applejack basically done with their part, and the other opponent is basically nowhere to be seen, no contact. She is beginning to worry that the planet is completely falling apart. And she couldn't be more right.
Which way did it run? Which way did it run? I think it's this way. Yeah, wait. I'm lagging so hard. Okay, is it this way? I'm pretty sure it's one of these ways. No. This is why I put torches. No, okay. We've only got 5 minutes, so we've got a bit of a speed running. I really don't want to lose my time in pickaxe. That would be a real bummer. Okay, we're getting close. Okay. Did we go down one of these stairs? No, we stayed on this level, didn't we?
Slime!
Here we go. Perfect. We're all good, fam.
So yeah, meanwhile with Fluttershy and Spike, Fluttershy talks about how just like being in enclosed spaces due to that one time back in Castlemania where she got separated from Angel.
Callbacks.
Yep.
Like I said, they're stronger this one.
Yeah. And Spike goes on about how he you know. Hold
Trying
on.
to leave a torch trail. Okay, here's kind of what I'm here for, as well.
And Spike goes on that he knows what it's like to feel alone, because yeah, he always wanted to join in on the whole sibling competition thing, but they didn't really, you know, let him in, and like they didn't really. He wasn't part of the group, you know.
It wasn't the click. Oh, that's a good one. A juicy one right there. Let's just break this, actually. And this is a really good side. This was probably one of my favorite kind of. This is probably the most serious of the little callbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little inclusion of all. Oh, you left me out most of the time.
Yeah, because even in the flashbacks near the beginning of the episode, Spike was there too, and at one point, and he started drawing stars for himself.
Yeah, that's a really good touch. I noticed that, but I mentioned it. But he was drawing. He was keeping track of his stars or his good points.
But yeah, so he's always kind of felt left out.
Which is a double callback because he'll be an assistant in charge of keeping track of stuff. Plus the other thing. Did I grab these two, chat? Oh my gosh, there's gas.
So, but they're in luck because the wall just opened up because Rapidash has been pulling secret levers.
Convenient.
Of course, Marty complains about this because a bunch of them have been traps.
I wish we would have seen some of the traps.
But yeah, due to the general lack of success, they decided it's best to regroup and replan things out.
Ask Twilight. Twilight, fix it.
So they meet back up with Twilight, who, yeah, she's kind of worried because everything has gone wrong. But Spike says, like, you know what, let's just go with your plan. You may know the plan, but you're good at planning.
Which doesn't make sense, obviously. It's like, okay, so if they know the plan, then they'll know exactly what's going to happen.
Yes, but they know that you know the plan, so obviously they wouldn't go with the plan because they know you know the plan. Therefore, by going to the plan,
that would really mess them up.
Exactly.
And looking back on this, I'm like, does he know something that we don't?
Yeah.
No, it's just normal Spike. Magma slimes are actually I really want magma slimes. because magma slimes can give me good stuff. Very good stuff.
But yeah, and after Spike's little pep talk, it's like okay, and Spike's reply a bit of what a little brother's or goes in for a hug, and Twilight just blows him off. Like completely ignores it. Like, yeah, bad Twilight. No cookie.
Aw.
So yeah, they start doing the basically the original plan. Pinkie Pie throws a party for the guards. Rarity gets a guard outfit and uses the what's it called? The
Pass.
guard
Pass.
guard pass that Applejack took. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy I fly through the fly around the fan. Zephyr Breeze gets fired.
Japanese gets fired.
Yep.
To be fair, they never actually told him what garden would actually entail. You know.
This is true. I mean, that's actually.
So really, it's their fault.
Attempted advancements in the character, sort of. Out the window.
Yeah. He hasn't really learned anything.
Well, it was around. It wasn't around his expertise. You know, it was him. He wasn't hairdressing. He was doing something else. You know what I mean? And it involved Rainbow Dash again, which he still has a crush on, obviously.
So with Twilight and Applejack, she's not quite sure she can get through this rock, but with the help of Ma, they find out the exact point where to kick and bust the wall open. Rarity gets the guard to leave by doing a fake voice, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm taking over." It's like, and gets in with the badge, opens the window to let Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash in, who then Fluttershy then calms down the geese.
Classic move in feeling the hollow point of a rock, but hollow point, by the way.
Yeah.
And also I just realized guard keys are similar to hotel keys, apparently.
Yes.
They're just basically like they're pony hotel keys.
Meanwhile, Twilight and Applejack are in the underground, and they actually know of a secret passageway to the throne room, and use that. So everyone's finally in the throne room, and they're ready to take the crown. Except Shining Armor is already there, and basically, yeah, I knew. Wasn't expecting you to actually do this, but knew you'd be here. So he's all ready to claim victory, and even Celestia is like, yeah, unfortunately you lost. Except things aren't exactly as they seem, as Spike has the crown.
Big reveal.
Plot twist.
See, he knew that Shining Armor and Twilight were the only siblings to have a bit of a rivalry. So while Shining Armor was going on about his defenses, he struck a deal with Luna. Because Luna wasn't happy either I guess Luna was mainly in charge of security, I guess.
Yeah, she kind of was.
She wasn't happy that Celestia was basically going over her head for the security. So she kept Celestia out of the throne room during the alarm geese bit. Assigned Zephyr Breeze as the guard. Meanwhile, I made sure that basically nothing went exactly towards plan, even going so far as slashing the balloon, so that everyone would be in place at the throne room at the right time. Because he knew that Shining Armor wouldn't be able to resist showing up at the last possible moment. And while everyone was distracted, Luna floated this crown over to Spike.
Boy, which doesn't make sense, obviously, because apparently that room is magic proof, but maybe not. Maybe Star Swirl included like a clause that says Princess Magic works or something.
What's
But that would
Yeah.
mean Twilight's would work.
Wasn't it actually a teleportation sort of thing? Like, because otherwise they put up a notice something floating over their heads.
Yeah, so maybe it is just teleport.
Well, I was using his words.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was teleportation. So yeah, Celestia and Luna are gonna have some words
Words.
about also going over threats that come from inside as well.
and she's learned from sleeping through the wedding, apparently.
Yeah.
For some reason, if you've noticed, I still have wither effect particles. I don't know why.
And actually, I noticed a consistent theme between the 100th episode and this episode.
Log effect.
The bits between Celestia and Luna. They were bickering back then too.
Nothing has
Ooh,
changed.
There's a good connection.
Is it like this? Oh, it is. Okay.
But yeah, so in the end, Spike is crowned sibling supreme because he's always the little brother that they've always had.
Can I mention that he kind of like, they kind of question it, like, okay, so who's going to be sibling supreme? And then, and Spike it looks like Spike was willing to give it up, too.
Yeah.
Like, he takes it off. Like, he's like, oh, well, okay, yeah. I just wanted to make a point, right? Basically, is what what it looked like he was doing.
Yeah.
So it is like, it shows that he was still humble, like, even really, how humble he was still.
Though also kind of disappointed.
Yeah. But he was willing to do that. You know, he was willing to give it to them, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was willing to let them have their thing. But
yeah, it also shows just how much he knows those two.
yeah.
That he was able to plan everything around on both of their plans.
Duped. Bamboozled. We've been Bazatron Dwarf or whatever it was. You ever watch that episode of SpongeBob?
Nope.
I don't even know what that is, and I would agree with you. It's an amazing episode. Well, so far, the mending book, even though I've gone to so many lengths to try to get it, is not turning out. So I think I might have to make the fish farm here soon. But yeah, thoughts on the episode. Can I go first with this?
Go ahead.
It was... I liked the tone of it. It wasn't super out of... Like, I kind of would have wanted like a big thing like 100, but this is okay as well. I like this as well.
Yeah.
You get my drift. Like, I hope they can keep this up with the rest of the season, and that it's not too... I dodged it. I'm gonna bow out. Gee whiz. Did you see that leap? He's invincible! Okay. My heart rate's going down again.
A sneaky creeper. He tried to blend in with the grass.
When you have tall grass around your house.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Anyways, that I hope the rest of the season is like this because the writing quality in this was really good,
Yeah,
and that it all tied together, and we got some really cool callbacks.
I didn't really feel like there was anything really wasting time.
Yeah, the tone, the speed was actually quite nice. I thought it was, um, it didn't feel like it was going too fast ever.
Yeah.
Maybe some sections were a bit fast, but not like noticeably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was kind of a classic. Get all the main cast in, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
We haven't had a we haven't had a big episode like that in a while.
Yeah.
Like, there were in the first couple of seasons we had episodes where they had all the main cast. I think all the main cast had decently large roles. I think Pinky got a bit shorthanded.
Yeah.
And maybe Rainbow Dash as well. Applejack had this big elaborate thing. Rarity had this big elaborate thing. I think Rainbow Dash gets enough. Well, you can't have enough Rainbow Dash, but she gets enough love that you don't really need to have her in big episodes like this quite as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was no Rainbow Dash being Rainbow Dash, which I know some people really don't like. You know, like where she's just kind of a bonehead sometimes. She wasn't like that ever.
Right. But like I said before, this episode we had Rainbow Dash dressing in style.
Very good outfit. Very good outfit. I would 10 out of 10. Would Rainbow Dash again. Which, yeah, as Alex pointed out, kind of looks like an animator's do. Kind of. It's probably nothing, no correlation, but I would say the princesses were kind of fun, and the callbacks. So there's callbacks to in general, but the episodal callbacks are good as well.
Yeah.
Meaning, so there's like references to the fandom, just small ones, but the actual callbacks of Sombra and so like the continuity that is there as well.
The number of continuity nods.
Yeah, I really like those because it makes it feel like much more of a large world. Like the fandom nods make it feel like it's like a watched show, but the continuity nods make it feel like a lived in. You know what I mean? Like a natural world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You need a lot of. I'm hoping to keep up the continuity nods. We got a lot. I mean, the whole last episode was technically based on it, on a continuity nod, which is good. That's a big thing about it, about that episode. That episode was mediocre. The student ones have turned out to be like either really good or like eh. You know what I mean? At least in my opinion. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Like the students kind of I don't think they're going to grow much more on me, so I can kind of have an opinion on them now,
Yeah.
If they're because I've kind of been holding off on saying if I like them or not. I think they're probably a bit lower than the CMC for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the CMC. I don't hate the CMC are pretty good for me. They're not as good as the CMC. But I think yes, with a bit of age they'll get better and better and better, but it's kind of hard to say if they'll get too much better.
Right.
Over time they've grown on us.
I want a mending book. Okay. Written books. Is that the last upgrade? Is that seriously the last upgrade? At least. I threw my book on paper. I didn't.
He stole your paper.
He is stealing my paper right now. What a jerk. I'm gonna go see that other upgrade guy. See if I can get another upgrade. He's in one of these houses. But yeah, I think the student 6 are okay. They could be better. Might get better over time. You can't sell. You can't
Depends
really
on what they have planned for them this season.
Yeah, I'm pretty biased, to be honest, in that I kind of just hope they stick with the main 6 for the rest of it, because I don't know, I kind of want the rest. I kind of want a good send off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something tells me they've been trying to balance it out.
Yeah, that's the problem with. I was kind of, when they made the student, when they introduced the student 6, I kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I'll probably not mind the characters, but it's kind of, I'm in the back of my mind, I kind of felt like there wouldn't be, this was probably the last couple of seasons, right?
Right.
And I'm like, every episode you kind of draw away from the main character.
Yeah.
It kind of, I know this isn't actually what's happening, but it does sort of feel like you're trying to replace them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They aren't, obviously, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
I just had a thought.
Yeah.
Once the show ends, but the comics continue, there's nothing stopping the comics from not being canon.
That's true. And is actually happening? Is that actually gonna?
Well, I mean, it's a successful comic series.
No, I mean like the show in general. Aren't they making a 5th generation now, technically?
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I'm always skeptical. And
Yeah, as long as they keep the same quality standards.
Yeah, I would be totally fine with new characters. They're keeping the same characters, so yeah. I got everyone goes. That might be good. It might be bad. New characters kind of have the same thing. I think new characters actually are less scary, at least personally to me. You know what I mean? If it's new characters and they're not rewriting anything, it's just a new thing.
Yeah. Although someone pointed out that if they wanted to, they could easily bring back Discord as the same character in the new continuity, and it would still make sense for him.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, bringing him back like in the same style and everything.
Yeah.
Like what if it's like 3D and he pops in 2D and he's like, wait, wrong continuity. Watch them like reference if they like have him like Pinkie Pie in Equestria Girls, where they switch places or something like that.
He probably mentioned that he likes his Fluttershy better.
That would be awesome. Oh, I would love that. Little fanon right there. That'll probably become a fanon. I could see that becoming fanon, like fan canon. Have you ever watched? I've been watching a bit of Gumball every once in a while. Have you watched Gumball before?
Nope.
It's nuts. It's like the self-awareness is like cranked up to like 12. It's like every character is Discord basically.
Yeah, it's like me watching, Cartoon Network or whatever, kind of ended around the end of the original Toonami era.
I would suggest Gumball. Gumball is pretty good. Gumball is pretty good. Not all the episodes. To me, the episodes are large range, meaning like Pony is like it's either good or right? But it's rare that a really good one comes along, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gumball is kind of like like kind of hard maybe bad to to really good. But like, there's a lot of episodes that are just like you could skip them and you'd be fine. And a lot of them that are like really good, and you need to watch those. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of weird to suggest because if you watch, there's no really order. There is a bit of order, but there's like only one or two subplots, so there's not much of a problem with watching it in clips. Whereas Pony is a bit more continuity heavy. I don't know. Just little side project.
Right.
Ooh. You will pay for that.
But you're were you watching Cartoon Network include Powerpuff Girls, the original?
Of course.
I have not actually still. I don't know. It's sort of interested me. You know, I know it's probably good. I'm just kind of. It's one of those continuity shows where I'm like, there's a lot of episodes I have to get in.
If it was part of the original content portion of Cartoon Network, I've probably seen it.
Was that you? Like, no, you're not on. That had to be her. Noise.
No.
Good timing.
Well, to be fair, they did warn you.
Yeah, like 1 second. I was actually thinking, I saw that creep, and I'm like, that's gonna come over here, isn't it? And then I'm like, yep. I even thought about putting my shield up, like putting my shield on my hotbar, but I didn't. And I just lost a bunch of XP. The big thing about dying is XP to me. I don't really care about the stuff. Take 2. You can't have holes.
Oh, hey, look, another creeper.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Just dies. I'm knackered. I'm freaking. Look at my armor. Look at how bad my armor is.
Gosh.
But yeah, the episode is really good.
Real refresher, kind of. I was kind of down a bit on that last episode, so I'm glad that we got another good solid one. I knew it was going to be 200, and I knew they were going to spend more time on it, but I hope this is about the amount of time they spend on every episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we know a bit of background to this episode. So we know that it doesn't sound like it was too intense of a process to make this episode. Like, it wasn't like the other one where they researched and did a bunch of meme searching and stuff like that. It wasn't like that.
Right.
So overall, good episode. I hope they keep this up. More continuity.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of good callback material. It was interesting to see more. Interesting to see more character background, though one of them remains questionable.
Yeah, it's like I question the canonicity of Applejack's story.
And it's also good they're taking into account previous faults.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I think I can make a really simple fish farm. We will see. Oh, that chest plate that I think I stole it off of somebody's dead body, so sorry about that. But it was necessary. No. Okay, I got a list of stuff I need to get. Let's do. So we need a chest. Only 2 chests, actually. We'll need a lot of chests. Let's just make a lot of chests. Okay, we'll need a hopper. We'll need an iron trapdoor. I forgot how to make iron trapdoor. Is it like this? Okay, it is. This game has so many crafting recipes now. It's not as bad as modded. Modded is awful. But I don't know why I separated them like that. I just need one of these. Oh. Perfect.
I'm thinking later I'll switch around the basement entrance a bit. Basically using one of those piston bits where you can have it switch blocks around.
Oh.
So I switch between a solid block and a set of stairs, swap the others out for stairs. So it could have a more clean look. And I would also have it open up the trapdoors.
Nice, nice. Let's, where should I put my fish farm? Should be kind of, I kind of want to make it attached to this somehow. Let's have it, I don't know, where should it go? I kind of want it coming out of the hill somehow. Let's go down this way, and then let's just go back. But yeah, so I have a couple things to talk about. If you are a huge Star Wars fan, you can be pretty excited coming up here. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is opening up soon, next month, and oh my gosh, it sounds amazing. And if you're a Star Wars fan, this last week was nuts, so there's just so much news.
Yes.
Yep.
There was one new video game announced, which is by EA, so it's like, pre-order it, don't do it.
Abrams also J.J. Abrams is returning to the director's chair.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, maybe he can fix what was done to his original planning.
I don't know. I'm J.J. Abrams. Yeah, so the original plan was thrown away. J.J. Abrams is in real life. He's kind of an person too. Like he's kind of annoying on Twitter. They're kind of all annoying on Twitter right now, though. So, oh well. I just don't screw it up further. That's all. Maybe he'll bring back Ray's family, and it'll all be because I mean that was like there's only a couple of interesting things. There was like the Ray thing was kind of interesting with the parents.
He does confirm that there's going to be a bit more to Ray.
Ray's backstory. I don't really care about Ray, to be honest.
Yeah. Same.
Ray's like, eh. She hasn't really grown on me. She's just she's still way too overpowered. I mean, in the second movie, she freaking shot 3 TIE fighters with one shot for the first. She's never been on the Millennium Falcon, by the way, in the turret, right? She's never been in a turret before. Hops in there, boop, triple kill. It took Luke and Han like 10 minutes to shoot down 2 TIE fighters collectively. And they were flying in a level straight line. So I am going to be skeptical about that. Galaxy's Edge is actually the most interesting to me. Galaxy's Edge sounds really, really, really cool. Hey, Alex, have you ever been to Disneyland before?
I don't know how many times I have watched the video and kept asking myself, why haven't we been there yet?
You've never been. It is freaking amazing.
Despite the many times I've been California, and at one point actually we were close, but I still internally question why. Then again, I have heard it's kind of expensive.
It's expensive, of course. It's worth the expense. By the way, why I'm building so slow is I'm watching a tutorial. But like Disneyland is it's just so good. It is so good. The theming in Disneyland is some of the best you've probably ever seen. It's just nuts how good they theme their worlds. They changed the sounds subtly, then the songs change a little bit, and they actually, they make sure that they cook the right foods around it, so it kind of smells like the area that you're in. And so that sounds all nuts, right? But the Star Wars line, they've been talking about it. Star Wars line sounds even more. It's Galaxy's Edge, sorry. Galaxy's Edge sounds even more nuts than like something than ever before. They're not selling stuff that will be themed as like Star Wars shirt or something like that. You know what I mean? Like if you go to like most of the lands, it'll be kind of like you can get like a shirt that says stuff like what is it, Big Thunder Mountain or something like that. I think they'll probably have that shirt, or they'll have shirts like for saying the new rides, but they'll sell like officer uniform, and it'll just be an officer's uniform from Star Wars. So that's pretty awesome. And you can buy, like, if you go to any of the shops, they won't sell you like a normal cup with like Star Wars. I think they might. No, I think so. Most of the cups and stuff will be like, or the merchandise will just all be it'll pretend that it's from the Star Wars universe, which is amazing. So like there's like this little fan that you can buy that like shoots water at you and blows air at the same time. So because it's so hot there, but they made it look like one of the moisture farm implements from Star Wars. So like they molded this thing around it and made it look like a moisture farmer, which is amazing. And you can there's one of the experiences on opening day is lightsaber building. So there already is actually lightsaber building there in Disneyland, but this lightsaber building they only allow 10 people into the store at once, and you have to buy it pre-made. Or I mean, you have to buy it ahead of time, but you buy an experience basically. You get to build your lightsaber. You choose a kyber crystal, and you choose the parts. The parts are actually metal and steel, like they're actual metal lightsabers.
Wow, that's definitely an upgrade from a kit I got once.
Yeah, like the lightsaber building thing there right now is like plastic ones that you can build. They're okay, right? But nothing like this. You can also you can also build like little but they're also upgrading the droid building to make them much larger droids. So that they're kind of like 1/3 scale. So they're kind of like they'll fit in your backpack, but they're not huge. They're not small. And the lightsabers, you can buy the blades, and the blades react to what kyber crystal you put into them, and all that. And the droids, you can build the droids and mismatch parts and stuff like that. And the parts, you can put a chip in them for their personality, and the personality will tell them if they're afraid of the Empire or they're it gives them their personality basically. So you can do stuff like you can have one that's like part of the First Order, so it gets happy when you're in the First Order area, and scared when you're in the Resistance area, and then you can get like a Rebel one, and it's excited when you're in the Rebel area and scared when you're in the Resistance area. So, and you can drive them around or carry them on your backpack. The big things though is like the people in the stores and stuff will be dressed like people from Star Wars. And the stores won't sell you like food that is like popcorn. They'll sell you like Carbanthian trail mix or something like that, and it'll be popcorn, but it'll be spiced randomly, so it'll be kind of like it'll taste not like popcorn. And there's like a bar there, and it will sell you blue milk and stuff like that from Star Wars. It's amazing. And there's an app on your phone that interacts with the entire world. So you can do missions throughout the little land, and the missions will help the good or bad side. So there's like a running war in the whole park. So you can see who's winning, if the rebels are winning or if the Empire's winning. And you can like hack cameras, and it'll help the rebels back on the Empire. So you can be different sides. So basically, whatever side you do more for, you'll be on that side. The first ride that opens will be a Millennium Falcon ride. You actually get into a replica of the Millennium Falcon full scale. And then you get in the cockpit, so it's only 6 people at a time. And there's like a simulator. It's a simulator, and you fly the Millennium Falcon. Like you actually have to do stuff to actually make the ride work. And your team, so one of you is like the engineer, and you're trying to fix the buttons actually work in the Falcon. Like you actually flick buttons and stuff like that, and do levers in the inside of the cockpit. And
I can only imagine
if you crash it a lot, everyone knows because the app remembers like if you crash the mission and stuff like that.
I can only imagine you're not allowed to bypass a compressor or something like that.
No. we bypassed the hyperdrive. And so you do a mission. We don't know what the mission is yet, obviously, but you do the mission, and then when you leave, if you've crashed a lot or you hit a bunch of stuff, the exiting of the Falcon is actually damaged. Like the Falcon is like smoke and there's like sparks and little things like that. So it looks like you've screwed up the place if you actually did bad on the ride, which is amazing. I'm really hyped to fly. Who wants to fly the Falcon, a full-scale Falcon, with all your family? This is the last thing right here.
I can only imagine pre-California. California. I can only imagine attendees doing something like this pre-California convention.
Yeah, I hope they the other ride. There's 2 rides apparently. There's going to be 2 rides. There's going to be that one, the Falcon Run or whatever it's called, and there was like another. It's kind of like a mission, sort of like a bunch of stuff happens. You you ride. You're kind of like riding a ride, but you kind of get in and out of it a lot. I think is how it works. We're unsure. We don't really know what it looks like yet. The whole world is themed. The whole place looks like a spaceport. So that's pretty awesome in itself. You can just walk around, and there's just sounds and people and stormtroopers walking around.
What a spaceport! Good work, Woody.
So I don't know how this works. Okay, so okay, this is how it works. Let's see if we get a fish. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Riveting, isn't it? Hey, a fishy business. We got a cod. I think luck of the sea is what we actually want. I think so. If I can get mending, that would be amazing. If we get mending on this fishing rod, it will last forever. But right now, the fishing rod will break eventually. I kind of want to enchant. This is okay. That has infinity on it. That's not useful to us. I want a book with impaling. That's useful. Useless. I kind of want to enchant a book with unbreaking so that I can break overnight. So I'm basically gonna. My plan is after this podcast is done, I'll just set this up so that it fishes all night, or as it will eventually break. So basically, it fishes as long as it possibly can, and then in the morning, the whole idea is in the morning. Yeah, you'll be that chest will have caught a bunch of the drops, and you can roll in the spoils. Something you can fish a mending book too, so we'll be achieving the other mission that I wanted. Once we have a mending book, you kind of your pickaxe basically lasts forever then.
Yep.
Yeah, you're kind of set after then. If you can make a and you can basically fish forever. If you make a mending fishing rod, every time you catch a fish, it will heal the fishing rod a bit. So. I'm gonna come down here, and you can extend the hopper system right here. So I think I'll stagger it. Can't get out of the hole. I can't get out. For all those times I died, I'm very surprised that I didn't lose more than I actually did. I didn't actually lose that much. I think I lost a couple little things here and there. Boom. Oh. Boom. Oh my gosh. That torch cut me twice. Oh my gosh. Rage. Let's do one more chest. Yeah, so if you're a Star Wars fan, we got a bunch of kind of like little leaks. We got like the Mandalorian show apparently, eventually, which is a first ever live action Star Wars show, I guess. We've gotten the special. That doesn't count though. the Christmas special, but we don't talk about that.
No.
Who do not speak its name.
And it's funny though. Apparently it's funny though. That used to be the most rage thing. It's funny though. That used to be the thing that was most raged over, and now it's The Last Jedi. Apparently, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather have the continuity Christmas special. I think I actually would. I think I'd rather take Dan than how. Yeah, I definitely take killing Luke like that and killing. Yeah, just this is stupid. Let's see what we got. Got a pufferfish.
There is one thing that can be salvaged out of that though.
65 uses. That's literally it. Oh my gosh! I need to get a lot more breaking.
There is one thing that can be salvaged out of it though. The faithful Wookiee.
So Chewbacca had a family and kind of watched. It was like a weird fanfic. I've watched most of that special. I couldn't bring myself to.
I've seen it.
You've seen all of it?
Yep. I made my family watch it.
Why?
Oh gosh.
It's on you. I think the entire thing's on YouTube. So a little homework to anyone who's watching. You gotta go watch it. If you're not a true Star Wars fan.
I've seen at least 2 different reviews on it. One in full from the Nostalgia Critic, and the other is the animated Faithful Wookiee segment from Huey Toonmore.
The animated sections, if I remember, weren't bad. I think it's the first time we saw Boba Fett too.
Yep.
Classic. Which is amazing that was his debut. Awful. But he still had a following, like a huge following. Like, it's like people didn't realize how bad it was for a while. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't set in how awful it was, because it's like, it's a Star Wars thing. It can't be bad. Oh.
Yeah.
You are very wrong. You are mistaken. I didn't even check what coordinates were for this portal. And since I'm setting off into the world separately from the fort, I'm scared. Okay. Oh, I just took a picture of the portal. Good job, Nate. So it's 0 and 20. Okay, that's pretty easy. But 20 and 0. That's a really good portal, actually. So here, my mission is to get back up to level 30, and the best way to actually get level 30 in this game is to mine quartz. Because you get a frick ton of XP when doing that.
Also, a bunch of endgame stuff came out, and I can basically sum it up as this.
No spoilers.
Yeah, that's it.
I hope they don't go with Brie Larson very much. I hope that fan theory of they wrote several endings and they chose which one is the best meme, or which one most people would probably like later. I sadly heard that Captain Marvel actually did really well. I mean, it did okay in the box office. The reviews and you can't really trust the reviews because it is not like a 70. It is like a 50 in my mind. It was an okay movie. It was not great. Have you ever seen the Captain Marvel?
Yeah,
What do you think?
it was fine.
You gave it a fine. All right. It was just weird. There was several parts where it's bland and predictable. Switching to diamond. I don't even care about these falling into the lava. I just want. The Nether is by far one of the scariest places you can go. Like, don't bring anything that you really care about to the Nether.
No.
I'm kind of like, I don't, if I lose this pickaxe, it's like, it wasn't that great a pickaxe. It's diamond, but it's not, like, enchanted really well. Songs in the Nether are super scary, too. Here's Gas puts up shield. Are we going for that achievement? I think we have to go for the achievement, boys. We're up to level 17 already. I was at like 1 when I came here. You get so much XP from mining this stuff. When are you guys going to see Endgame? Do you have tickets for it?
Not yet.
I don't either, so I'm probably going to...
I need to catch up on the MCU.
Oh. What have you not seen?
Yeah, still need to catch up.
If you haven't seen...
I think I've got... Okay, here's what I can conjure up, at least from memory. One of the Iron Mans. I also caught, albeit one of the Iron Mans. I also saw my sister a couple of times watching Avengers. I also saw Thor in full. I think that's the best of my my memory abilities. Like I said, I really need to catch up.
Oh, so yeah, if you've only seen like 3, then you definitely need to watch them. The rest of them. I'm like, if you haven't seen Captain Marvel, watch it. Like, that's not just a diss on the movie. It's just not continuity that important. Like, you could totally skip it and you could see Endgame if you've seen everything else. So you should watch Guardians of the Galaxy. You need to watch Infinity War. You need to obviously watch the first part. You need to watch...
The Captain America movies.
Yeah, Captain America movies are good. Both of them, I think. So some people rag on the first one. I need to rewatch it, but from what I remember, it was good.
Both of them, don't you mean all three? I remind you, Captain America 3 is like Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, you got Civil
That's
War.
right.
Civil War is actually it's basically 2.5. So
Yeah.
I forgot that Civil War is not its own thing. It's actually a Captain America movie. It's basically Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, it's, how should I put it? Captain America Civil War or Avengers 2.5 Final Chapter Prologue.
I don't think he even gets the most screen time out of all of them. Maybe he does. Actually, he probably does, just by a bit. But it's close. It's like Iron Man gets quite a lot in that, screen time wise. If you haven't seen, I think still I think my favorites is still like Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Star-Lord. He's one of my favorite characters by far. I don't know why. I like Chris Pratt a lot. So I have a bit of a bias, but I kind of liked him from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? That was his role that got me to like him a lot. Plus, he's really cool in real life, it sounds like. Which not all actors can say.
I think the only Chris Pratt movie that I saw was the first Lego movie.
Yeah, and he's Emmett. He's freaking Emmett.
And I also heard actually beforehand he was a major star in Parks and Recreation.
The funny thing about that is he wasn't actually. Like, he was a side character, and he was only supposed to appear like twice or something like that. But like when he first appeared, everyone freaking loved him, so they kept him in the writing. They kept writing. It's kind of like Maude. You know, Maude wasn't supposed to be a big character, and then everyone freaking loved Maude, so they keep putting her in. Except Chris Pratt shows up more than Maude. So Chris Pratt also plays Rex Danger in the second Lego movie. He plays Emmett and the other character, and he's also in the new Jurassic World, obviously. He went from chubby to like really buff. So in Parks and Rec, he was kind of like a chubby little guy, which was awesome. He was like your chubby dad is awesome. But he kept the lovability though, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He always plays characters like Emmett, sort of. Jurassic World is kind of the farthest step I think I've seen him play. You know what I mean? Because he jokes, but he's supposed to be pretty serious most of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is a joking character the whole time. He has serious bits like Emmett, but plus I like his speeches he gives sometimes are really good. And he hunts. He lives in Washington too. Everything. He's born in Washington. I think he went to California, and he hunts his food. He has a bunch of guns, and he goes out hunting. It's like, what more could you want? Who's your favorite Avenger, though? Sarcasm.
Need to think about that.
Especially considering that you didn't specify whether you're talking MCU or the comics.
We'll do MCU. How's that? I don't know anything about the comics, so. Well, I know a bit, but not much. My knowledge is limited.
Well, I can give you some pointers. Civil War version of that, not good.
I've seen that, obviously.
Spider-Man One More Day. One of the
Di-
worst.
needs to die in a fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you finished this. He needs to die in a fire. Like pushed Alex out of the way. He needs to die. I have so much quartz.
Let's see now. Favorite Avenger from MCU.
That includes Spider-Man, I guess. Because
Yeah.
technically, he's now in it. And he was Marvel originally, so it's...
At the moment, I'm kind of leaning towards Thor.
Thor, he's coming back. Thor was probably one of the least popular for a while. He has been more interesting as of late. His character has... Not to cut you off, but his character has changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
From original Thor. He used to be really stoic, and he's kind of become Guardians of the Galaxy-esque, where he pulls jokes and stuff pretty consistently. And it's kind of all much lighter hearted. Oh my gosh, that drop!
And he's gone through a considerable character arc.
Yeah, he's gotten better, like his arc. Interesting. So, Thor. Alex, from the limited knowledge you got, what would you say? How about which one interests you the most? Like, which one would you like? In the MCU, that is. You know, you might know him in the comics, but which one interests you the most? That was a lame pine.
God, I wish I had a Tinker's Hammer.
You don't get any of that. We gotta do it by hand. Are you mining out your house right now? Hey.
I'm mining out the basement for the tree farm. Thinking maybe I can make it into like a community tree farm.
That'd be awesome. We don't have any of those. You gotta get one of those auto wither farm. You think that's a bit down the line?
I don't know.
Have you seen those where you trap a wither, right? You trap a wither, and
yeah.
they kind of idly shoot all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, actually, we could just use a TNT duper. There's a new TNT duping glitch in this.
Yeah, I saw.
So you could just dupe TNT infinitely and drop her on down into some. And in the next update, if they don't fix the TNT duping, then they're changing explosions to give you 100% of the drop.
Ooh.
So, like, if you get creepered, it won't blow up some of the blocks and it will blow up all 100% of the blocks. And you can keep everything that it blows up.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that is a really nice upgrade. So that makes like farms that use TNT like 10 times as efficient. Because originally if you blew up a tree with TNT, it'd give you if it was 5 logs, it'd give you 2. But now it'll give you freaking all of them. Not the leaves, of course, but I don't know why I'm mining still. I got level 30. I'm 200 blocks off of target. Which way do I gotta go? I gotta go.
Oh, I should also mention I tried to make a deal with a friend once that if he saw the My Little Pony movie with me, we would go together to watch Thor: Ragnarok. Unfortunately, that never came to be.
Thor Ragnarok was really good.
Yeah. And basically acts as the direct lead up to Infinity War.
Yeah, so you definitely need to see Ragnarok before you see Infinity. You just need to watch them in order, to be honest. You need to watch Ragnarok, and you need to watch Guardians, and you don't need to see stuff like you kind of have to see Black Panther, obviously for Infinity War.
5, 6.
I'm kind of some of the people that was like not very hyped for Black Panther, and meaning it was okay, right?
Yeah.
And if you're being honest, if you're being an honest critic, it was okay. It was just okay, right? It wasn't amazing. The pacing wasn't that great. The CGI was, in my opinion, actually kind of bad at some points. Like actually pretty bad at some points. Uh-oh. Okay, so it was. I heard a slime. I don't want that. Wait, up? Need to go up. You remember what height we were at for? This is a bad place. It's cute. Oh. Ayo.
I am surprised. Out of all the hostels, only the pigs are mostly leaving you alone.
They will leave you alone entirely. Hit them.
But yeah, like for the spot I'm mining out for the tree farm, I'm not really using that many torches.
Ah.
I'm using the stone slab method at the moment.
Oh, you're just making it. I'm using my pickaxe right here, guys, because I don't want to hit. If I swipe a pigman, bad stuff happens. Of course, I'm digging him a hole. I really want to. So I could just avoid these guys, but I really want the cream. You can if you potion use this cream in a potion, you can make fire resistant potion, which is huge, obviously here. You can literally fall in the pit of lava, and be fine.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is a must. We got some quartz from that trip. Bit of quartz. Let's see our haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks.
But yeah, I'm still using stone tools.
Ah, have you not found iron?
I found some.
I got a bit of iron if you need it.
That's alright.
Going in alone in his lonesome. Got Minecraft sad music.
Huh.
I think Minecraft music is actually copyright free. I mean, there's so many streamers that stream it, and there's so many people that upload playthroughs of Minecraft, and they're fine.
A lot of game music actually isn't ID detected.
Yeah. I think it is copyrighted if you try to use it in a video or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a video that you make money on or whatever. But if you're just using it in gameplay or in your normal playthrough, then it's. I don't want any of these. Let's try to get. The thing about enchanting tables is you can't like refresh. You have to enchant something to refresh it. So let's try to get.
I guess if there's one character that I have to comment that I might pick interest in, I'm probably gonna say Captain America might have some interest considering well in the comics I've in the few comics that I've actually heard about. He's fairly solid.
Captain America is pretty good. I think I was a Cap. I was a Cap in the Civil War fight. So
It's funny
Huh?
if you had said that in the comics. Spoiler: you would have been going against the government.
yes, an anti-government. Which actually kind of lines up with me. He wasn't really an anarchist. Luck of this. I'm pretty. If I remember correctly, Luck of the Sea. I want to look at that. Do we want lore on this? I think so. Either Luck of the Sea. Okay, I think Luck of the Sea is better.
One more comic note.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
One more comic note. If you're looking to the '90s, if you're looking to the '90s, that's basically what basically happened was someone but Marvel gave rise to a speculator market, which basically dictates that comic prices inflated and number one issues were presumably collector's items. Well, in short, basically economics for comic books were not exactly in their finest during the '90s. So afterwards, the actual creditor towards the cinematic universe would have to go to Aviaret, who pretty much took the industry back into better hands, and
How many balls? I don't think I've crafted any glass this entire playthrough. I haven't used. I don't have windows.
yeah, basically he's the reason why the MTU exists.
Stan?
Aviaret.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I had sand. Let's smelt that up. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
He is. Have you seen that? He's like, what does YES spell? Come on, what does YES spell?
Yes.
What does EYES spell?
What?
What does EYES spell?
Eyes?
Yeah. Have you seen videos though of that?
Yeah.
He's like, He is.
Yes.
He is. It's obviously he is. He's stupid if you think it's anything else. Yes. Like you're saying yes in a snooty way. He is. I mean, it is technically kind of he is from a grammatical sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because eyes would
It's,
kind of
it's just placing the letter E in front of yes.
He is.
Also in the comics, apparently Marvel has its own version of the Joker, just simply known as the Jackal.
Everyone has a version of everything.
Wait, hey, did you say the Jackal?
I think it was Jackal, yeah.
Oh god. That guy.
The Clone Saga is basically a prime example of how not...
It's like, it was good in theory, but they dragged it on way too long.
Pretty much.
I've heard the new Captain Marvel isn't going over so well either. Like the girl Captain Marvel in the comics, not in the movie. In the comics, well, also in the movie, but I'm not a comic fan, so I don't really know the news. But that's what I heard last time I checked.
I haven't really been paying attention to comic book news.
Should I trade my emeralds?
My knowledge
See if we get a mending book.
My knowledge of comic books is limited and mostly centered around Linkara.
Yeah. It's like, if you don't like how the continuity's doing at the moment, wait a few months. Oh, it's alright, something will have changed.
He is. I can't get over the.
It's like why I can't approve of purchasing like any of the guides to whatever comic universe, because it's like you just know there's some sort of crisis continuity changing thing 3 months down the line.
Everyone dies.
Speaking of encyclopedias and guides, I do remember reading something my sister bought, and yeah, unfortunately, One More Day is a part of that.
Yeah.
Visit your base. I'm home. Oh my.
Yeah, it's gonna be a large tree farm.
So where are you planting the trees?
Oh, I'll be cleaning some spots out of the stone slabs.
Okay. What are these side?
Oh, I'm actually expanding the width a bit.
Oh.
That way you can actually walk through.
You can recruit. You can recruit the other person on the server.
Oh, I need to close up the door.
Here you go. I harvest your farm for you. Pop in your. I'm gonna have so many fish so I'm gonna AFK in this fish farm. Oh, let's sleep, by the way. Run. I guess we can talk about what you might want in the upcoming episodes. I already said I wanted to scoot a Rainbow Dash episode.
I don't know.
Am I the only part of the group here? Am I the only part of the group here that? Am I the only part of the group here that's hoping certain ships become canon?
That helps what now?
Ships. Which ships would you want sailing?
Cheese pie.
What was it? Sorry, you cut out.
Cheese pie.
Oh yes, yes.
Celestia.
Diz Celestia. That one's a pretty common one. Cheese. Cheese
Whoa.
pie. Are they just gonna do a huge shipping episode? All of them get married at the last episode. That'd be so like jump the shark, but it's the last episode, so it wouldn't be jumping the shark because it's just like, well, that's it.
Actually, it would be kind of cool if they.
I doubt they'll do anything like that, but
You know how some credits have a tendency to have photograph prologues.
oh yeah, like Gravity Falls had that. And that in Gravity Falls thing where they kind of hinted at a bunch of the stuff happening. So like fanon, making some of the fanon true.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, that's easy to change right up to the end. You know what I mean? It's simple, something simple. You can just kind of pop in. And if they did that, I hope they kind of do that, or at least a bit of that, so that we can have some good fan fics being written. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm hoping stuff like fan fiction and projects kick up a bit once the show's over. Go!
What a drop.
Alex, you're gonna have to edit this together and do all the jump scares I've had in this episode. Like I've been blown up by a creeper like once. That was pretty exciting. And me getting killed by the wither. Basically every time I die. Yeah, with the Gravity Falls thing, and I hope they could leave it open. Do you think they're gonna leave it open, or are they gonna cut off? Are they going to finish all the book? Cut off everything.
I think it's possible they have to leave it open, considering the high possibility that the comics may still be going.
Oh, you think they're going to rely heavier on the comics? Oh, we could get if you had them shipped in the show, you could have the comics continue with that a bit. Me gusta. This guy wants. Okay, let's see the other guy first. So he wants 1 emerald for some glass. I actually need glass. So. Okay. This guy wants 9. Ooh. Okay, I can actually do that. Let's do.
Oh yeah, there's also 2 backstories that need addressing.
Which ones?
There's Cozy, because the question still remains in the air. Where are her parents?
Whose parents?
Cozy.
Oh, Cozy's. Yes.
And also, the show hasn't addressed a Chrysalis background yet.
That's true. Do you think Chrysalis will raise an army? Yay! Okay, I think this unlocks last trades. Depth Strider. You're useless to me. Okay, let's do this, guys. Okay. It's either that, or that. These are awful trades. Huh? This guy's got a cheaper emerald trade. I think we're gonna have to buy that awful trade. Empty map for 9 emeralds. Ugh! You better. Okay, good. I was about to throw something.
It also would be nice if certain locations finally got their exposition, say Vancouver, Philadelphia, and such.
You're useless. I mean, okay, the woodland thing is okay if we don't want to cheat a woodland map, but otherwise, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's an idea.
You guys got a really cheap glass trade. I think if you can reset it by trading something else, let's do another glass. You want to take some glass for glass. They revamped trading in the next update, so none of this will be the same. No, it's still locked. Depth Strider's okay. I already have Depth Strider. It's not worth like whatever 25 emeralds it is or whatever. Villagers in this update, I think the next update will have them be like useful. Like their trades will actually be good. In this one, they're just atrocious. Like there's literally I think the cleric one because you trade like rotten flesh for emeralds, which is good, but literally nothing else. And you can get mending books occasionally from those cartographers. But as you saw, I don't think I will be able to. So that avenue for mending books is, unless we make more, we get baby villagers going. I think I'm just going to have to do the fishing route. But yeah, Sarcasm, did you say anything you would like?
I'm kind of unsure.
Maybe a couple then. Maybe what ship do you want? It's not a ship, but I would ask like either mom and daughter or sister and sister, but it's kind of been sister and sister basically. I don't think they're ever going to do the fandom one, but I'll take sister and sister being fanon or canon. It's kind of canon, but it's kind of a little, but then like not in a couple episodes. You know what I mean? Like we get a couple episodes where Skulu and Rainbow Dash are kind of separate, distant from each other, and then we get one that's really good, Skulu Rainbow Dash. So it's kind of like the writers forget that they're like supposed to be together, and then they're like, oh wait, yeah, and then pop them back together.
Like everyone knows, the one true ship of My Little Pony is Twilight Sparkle checklists.
And what? Sorry.
Checklists.
Sorry, I'm blanking. Who is that? Checklist?
Checklists.
Checklists. Ah. This is true. Look at this dude. Leather armor. Leather armor. That's a statement.
But yeah, as soon as I clear out this section, I have to do it 2 times over again.
Ew. Are you just playing? Do you think you'll play after this? Is this like the only time you're gonna play on this?
I might
You
pop
have way
in
more
from
free.
time to-
You have way more free time than I do. You could do this off and on for a while.
But yeah, I think like the minimum amount of space for standard tree is like a 5x5 area.
Usually, if you're doing oak,
Yeah.
let's make this map bigger. Do you need food?
Nah. I started a I started some crops up.
This map is going to be massive. Look at that. Look at how small I am. And I'll go in the miscellaneous useful things. I'm going to be fishing all night, so I'll probably get a lot of fish. She gave me a whole stack. Where'd all my glass go? Oh, there it is. Glass go. I need a cauldron downstairs. Just realized. And I'll be a true witch. Wait, that's a girl. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? A wizard. Oh! That makes, what, that's like fifth one that's gone off. A lot of times I lag right as they try to blow up, so it's like unfair. Well, life's not fair. And we run back outside. Is there a little puddle over here? There was a little puddle down here. A lot of fall damage. I haven't broken armor, a full set of armor in a while. Like, usually I get new armor by then. I haven't been mining, so I've just stuck with this iron chunk. There we go. Let's make a cauldron to really get the effect going. There we go. Now we are true witches and wizards. Put that in there. That's good. Put water in here. I kind of want to make... You have to use it awkward, right? You need nether warts. I'm trying to do this from memory. But nether warts, you make an awkward potion. Once you have the awkward, then you can use then you can use magma cream to make it fire resist. Pretty sure. Yeah, awkward. Okay, and let's go get redstone and glowstone are the two things. I think glowstone. I kind of want it longer. Well, I think you. Okay, yeah, fire resist. You can't make it any better. So I think you can only use like redstone in it. If I'm pretty sure. Like if you use redstone on like jumping, effect it'll jump harder. But I think you can't make resist any better. Like it's already fire resist. Yeah, so you can't lengthen it. You can make it. I mean, you can lengthen it, but you can't make it stronger. The redstone makes it stronger, it seems. Or I mean longer. Let's see. So it's 3 minutes right now. It should be like 6 once this is done. It's 8. That's really good. There's the animation. Yep. Did you see his recent one?
What's for now?
Just above the link I posted, posted what the setup's gonna look like at a lot of hotel rooms.
Ah.
Let's put.
Yeah, first non-portable. First non-Apple non-Apple wireless mouse I'm using.
Get some more water. My house is like fully decorative. Like it's not a local brewery.
Yeah, it's like part of the reason why I'm doing this whole elaborate underground tree farm is I'm gonna need a lot of wood.
Yeah. Wood is like you never can run out of wood. It's kind of like used in every crafting recipe.
Yeah.
I like watching it. The noise it makes is good. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
But yeah, it's like with the house set up, I should have enough to be able to have width-wise 2 on each side with enough room to travel in the middle.
Oh. Okay, there's like a potion chart. Here we go. Man, it's tiny. Move over here. Okay. Open. Image in a new tab. Zoom in. We got swiftness with sugar, rabbit's foot jumping. Blaze powder is strength. Blistering melon for healing. Spider eye for poison. Regeneration is a gas tier. Magma cream fire resistance. Potion of water breathing is a pufferfish. Potion of night vision is a gold carrot. What? Potion of turtle master? I've never heard of that. Potion of turtle master. I have no idea what that does.
Me neither.
It gives you slowness. Okay, it gives you slowness and resistance, it says.
Ah.
So it's probably really good. It's really good resistance. Or Potion of slow falling. Phantom membrane and Potion of weakness is actually a different route. A mundane potion. Thick potion. So there's several broken potions. You can use gunpowder, makes a splash potion. And if you use dragon's breath on it, it will make it a lingering. Yeah, so the ones we can, I might want to do I kind of want to not make potion of falling because if you kill a phantom, you can get phantom membrane. All right, I think we should cut off the stream here pretty soon. It's been like 3 hours. And we've done what we needed to accomplish. I said I would accomplish in. We didn't get mending books, but I thought we might not. It was kind of like a long. Mending books are kind of like end game books. Like they're one of the rarest books. I think ice walking is also too. There's like 4 books that you can't make or whatever. You can't enchant. So yeah, as we get one of these, what's this song name? I'm sure. I don't know. Is it? It's not Mood City or Mood City or whatever it's called. It's it's killing me. Would you like to close us out, Alex?
I guess that, yeah, the milestone trend has not been broken.
Mass is broken.
Hmm?
You broke your mouse.
Anyway, I think I was saying that looks like the. I was saying that the milestone trend of good episodes every milestone was not broken.
No, it was not.
Definitely not.
Valuable.
And it looks like the and obviously the portable setup has been going pretty well. And obviously the portable setup has been going pretty well as well. So with that said, expect it to be something like expected to be that way next week as I'll be making my way down towards the Wyoming, Utah area.
Nice.
Cool.
So it's good. So it's good that I won't be cast. So it's, and yes, on the basis that no links this time, and I didn't want to miss anything. So yeah, this portal set's gonna do pretty well. So. Of course, expect that for next week. Next week's tailoring similarly to a fan fiction I remember hearing a dramatic reading about.
Oh.
But whereas that it was between Twilight and Rarity, but here it's book from the Count That Library.
Oh yes, that episode.
So if I do a speed, I want speed. So you can make it longer, or you can. Let's make it longer. I want. There you go. I'm speed. This one potion is worth 3 of these.
I eat losers for breakfast. Breakfast. Maybe we should have breakfast. Oh, look. No, stay focused. Speed.
I'm speed. I'm speed. I will zoom everywhere. Yes, run. So fast.
Ooh.
She's getting away. No. Wee. Stops to type that out. Wee. I'm still beating her because I'm. Oh. Oh. She teleports. Oh my omu. Into you. Noni. Teleports behind you. Noni. All right. I will see you guys in a bit. We are try to keep it up with the episode reviews. Sorry about the late one on this. We might have a has to do that. Obviously, he will try not to, but maybe also if I have homework. Schedule is a bit spotty. It's not. We shouldn't miss an episode. At worst, I could see us doing it on Monday. Yeah.
Well,
Keep you guys.
Well, we have quite the episode to look forward to next week, so, yeah.
Is there a synopsis for it? Zoom.
I said it's similar to a fan fiction I heard a dramatic reading about, whereas that one was between Twilight and Rarity. This is between Twilight and the Canterlot Library.
Oh.
So yeah, that'll be something to look forward to next week. Whilst I'm headed towards Wyoming, Utah, and we will see you all until then. Take care.
Later.
Later.